saying, there's a lift adventure in Maidstone with Trizzo, and they've just painted this. It looks very different to how it used to look. Do you want to ride a Gen 2? Yeah, Gen 2. You love Gen 2s. It's your favourite, a Gen 2. So it's got the older colour, so it's an older model. So if you want to surf it, it's no shaft or protection.
We've got a camera for the
Yeah. Going down to seafloor numbering song.
Oh yeah, it's wrong.
Should be -1 on ground. Harder. What? It can't be locked. These old models are showing way up. Doors closing. At least they've got a good voice. It's actually locked. No way. For the older model.
It's impossible for a Gen 2.
Let's get a special message.
Please select your floor.
Oh, that's the best bit about the old models, is they got that voice. There is a camera disguised as a light. That's very cheeky of them to put a camera like that.
Lift to car park.
Yeah, guess what type of lift it is?
Oh no.
It's a Gen 2.
Oh please no. Just like that.
Yes. This lift is now closed. The airplane sounds usually on the way up. It doesn't do it so much on the way down, but let's just see if they fixed it. Oh, I fixed it! No! Safety brake. They fixed the Gen 2 aeroplane. There's a Star House. This place is an Art Deco building from the 1930s. Has a 1950s express lift, but let's go and see the damage.
Oh, it's Gen 2.
So they've replaced a vintage 1950s express with an Express Evans. This is such an insult.
Oh god. Why do they even brand it as
The their 1950s Express, which was an incredibly good lift and in perfect condition. It was like it was brand new. It was such a good lift. Replaced with an Express Evans Gen 2. What the fuck? Oh, it now goes up here. Well, the Express didn't go this far. This goes further. This used to be motor room up here. The roof's open. No, the roof's not open. So previously there was a water tank up there, it's now gone. This was the motor room. This lift now serves the roof, which it didn't used to serve. You've got the area not to go to because of the mast. Sadly, you can't get its door open to get on the roof. Let's go down to 4 and see if the Art Deco still survives. They probably kept the Art Deco-ness of it, but the lift... no pre-doors. Well, they've kind of kept the Art Deco here. So that nice Art Deco bit to staircase is still there, but... You've got the Art Deco windows. But that bit's kept because it's probably listed, but... The lift and the whole scene had some nice old lighting. The nice Art Deco scene's completely gone. Just apartments. Yeah, this section of it, you would not even know this was a vintage Art Deco building. This part of the building looks completely bog standard. You just think of a bog standard new building looking at this. All of the nice features are gone. The only nice original features of this building they kept. Other bits they had no choice but to keep, which says everything about the building company that did this job. It's absolutely terrible. And out there is another old express lift building, and that one's also being refurbished. So, Maidstone used to be the land of the 6 express lifts. Now it's got, I'm not sure if it's even got 1 or if it's 0 now. So, Maidstone, I'm lost for words. So, well, Star House has been ruined. The other one, Cornwallis House, has also been ruined. The very old express in there's also gone. So you go, Star House still looks Art Deco because the builders had to keep it Art Deco by law, but everything else about it is ruined. The next one is Inden House, which is a very nice 1960s building, had another really nice express lift, and this is the worst of the worst. Where's the express lift gone? It's now a cupboard. This is even worse than replacing it with a shit Gen 2. I can't believe it. This was the express lift land of express lifts everywhere, and today it is no more. It's So let's look at the last one of the buildings in this particular set of 4 buildings. And this one is the building that has the Otis Bitzer, a very original Otis Bitzer. One of the older models, those later Otis Bitzers were 2-speed logic, like simple versions of Europa. The original Otis Bitzers actually had 1970s single-speed logic, so I think this one's from the late 70s, which is a very early model. Let's hope this one's still there. Okay, is it still here? Is it still here? Oh fuck, I've had an intercom. Oh, for fuck's sake! No more Otis Bitzer. And they've added that piece of fucking shit. Stop people getting in. So Maidstone is no longer the land of old lifts. So now we're going to see if the 1960s Pickerings has survived, since everything's collapsing and being ruined. Hopefully, this one of them will still survive, but I'm not really hoping at high because I don't think it will be. So is the Pickering still here? No, they've DMG'd it! Can't even get in. Oh! They've DMG'd it! But why have they got the Medway 5400 going to Downswood? This is one of the fastest buses. It gets to 70 miles an hour. It's meant to be on the 101, but it's on Downswood. Why? What's wrong with Aviva? Well, those coloured bits they put on that. I quite like a new ceiling. But I probably prefer the 70s ceiling for heritage. TV be gone. Oh dear. Yeah, that is better. TV be gone. I don't know about getting rid of the plants. I think it looks a bit empty without plants. TV. TV be gone. Oh, poor TV. It didn't want to be turned off. VHS is still not open, so we can't get to the 70s lifts. I think something's changed. Because I never changed them from the original 1970s Otis interior to the yellow interior. Actually, I quite like that handle they put there. That looks quite nice. Yeah, changed the logic, because last time they put in a new interior. They changed it from the Otis interior to the yellow interior. But this is the first time I've been here, and the logic's changed as well now. So that's his second mod, effectively. It was Otis logic, then it was Leicester logic. Now it's whatever logic they put in, new Leicester probably. Actually, no, this one's got the 90s Leicester. So this one... Okay, let's have a comparison then. So this one, second modernisation, but the logic's not changed. It's still got the 90s Leicester logic.
Floor 5.
The weirdest named lift company ever.
Oh, is that the checkers mod?
Yeah. So originally this is 3 sets of 2, but then when they modernised them in the 90s, they made it into one big set of 6. But the problem is, say you're up this end and you press the lift button and the lift right down the other end came, you wouldn't know that lift's come, it's too far away. So I think making it a set of 6 was a bit of a foul. I think Otis, even though 3 sets of 2 is a bit not ideal, it's like, why do you have 3 sets next to each other? But it kind of works slightly better in some ways, because one set of 6, when they're laid out like that, is really confusing. This would be good for destination dispatch. This would be your ideal place to put in a destination dispatch, but I doubt they'd do that. That's the backing plate where it had an Otis button. So that's the Otis button for the middle of the 3 sets of 2, so that would have been an Otis button there. But when they changed it to 1 set of 6, they put a button up there, button at the other end, but they didn't put a button in the middle, so that's why you've got that plate there. Oh, this is a bit different.
Going down.
Oh, I'm not sure if the logic's been changed though.
Please mind the doors.
This lift is under service control. Oh, they've replaced those doors, those are closing doors.
Going down. This lift is under service control.
Oh, I think that BF drive's changed actually, so yeah, they've done quite a bit of work on this. Interesting, despite this is a mod, they still run as a set of 6, so the modernised lifts are working with the older lifts, which is unusual for this sort of setup. Actually, was that a bit faster?
Yeah.
I think it was slightly faster. On this level, you've got a down button, and that down button guarantees that only this lift will come. It's secret basement time, where we can get to all of the service lifts. What's this? Is this a key switch of a secret basement? Basement floor. I like his old display, it looks a bit knackered. And I like where B is off centre, because it rarely even shows up B. It's very rare for it to come down this far.
Yeah.
And behind here, that's the traveller cable. That's the docking for a traveller cable. Do you remember from my video the super smelly bus station lift? Which is basically a mobile vertical toilet. Would you like to visit this piss-filled lift?
This. Is this the Checkers bus station, Maidstone?
It doesn't smell as bad today. At least my Lilium's still running. That's good. Hope that bus runs for a very long time. It's the best bus here. Trolley River. The River Trolley. Trolleys get dumped in it all the time. Oh dear, piss-filled lift is being replaced. Oh no, we can't live without piss-filled lift. It's the best lift in Maidstone. Piss-filled lift is being replaced. Oh, look how rusty that is. Why do I even do that? I'm touching piss. Horrible, horrible, horrible. There's piss-filled lift. Piss-filled lift sadly being replaced. Why do I even touch those doors? I regret doing it now. What is that? That is not a bus. That is a piece of crappy, horrible thing. Why is that in the bus station? And here is the last set of lifts in this shopping centre. The thing is, after we've done quite a few lifts, that sound of Leicester gets really annoying because you hear it so often. Oh, what do these do?
Wait,
I've changed the numbering. Oh, this used to have a numbering wrong. It used to be 1, 2, 3, 4, which is completely wrong. 1, 2, 4, 6 matches the other lifts. Yeah, it's like taking them 20 years to get the floor numbering correct again. The last one of the epic expresses. Let's see. There's Leicester as well. Actually, the interior is pretty original. Well, other than the buttons have gone, that's still there.
Please mind the doors. Doors closing. Going up.
Fuck's sake. Every single one. Actually, this one still sounds Motors original. Okay, that's a good thing. It's VF mod. Okay, this one's got original features.
Doors opening.
Now you get to motor room, it's pulled up. Oh, that's horrible trying.
Opening. Please mind the doors. Going down. Doors
Listen to
closing.
it.
Going down.
Ooh, that still sounds original. That sounds nice.
Ground floor.
Well, this one's
Doors
somewhat original, but there you go. The expresses of Maidstone are no more. Every single one of the old lifts of Maidstone has been either replaced or modernised. What? So just here, this used to be C&H fabric. It used to be a nice Stanner. I know you'd think that Stanners are not normally nice, but this was a rare one. It's a 1980 Stanner, it's a bit older, and it's got this glass panel, but it looks a bit different to a normal glass. It's had an interesting look to it, and guess what? It's been ripped out because Burger King's now at the bottom. A nice lift completely gone, and C&H Fabrics was quite an old-fashioned shop, which is why it went bankrupt, because they never modernised their shops at all. But it was really nice and old-fashioned, and Burger King is bog standard.